Today's video we are going to look at starting points and baselines. So when a child joins you, you may want to enter an assessment for them, depending on what framework you are working on, and I'll show you how to do that. So let's go and find a child first of all. I'll go into my 3 to 5 room. I'm going to choose Anya. And we can see that down the left hand side, the button we're looking for is her learning tracker. Now we'll have another video on the learning tracker and cohort tracking, but to get to starting points, what we're seeing here is over on the right hand side, we've got accumulation of all the observations that have been taken for Anya, and it gives you a top-down view, giving you an idea of coverage and ability within each of these curricular areas. Now Anya here is on the early level, but you can choose various frameworks or whichever framework you're working towards using this drop-down menu at the top here. And the bit that we're interested in today is this far left column. And this is our starting points. So we can see that Anya started with us on the 1st of December 2016. And if we are scrolling down, we can see we don't have any starting points entered at all here. They're all completely empty. So the way we enter those is we click on the starting points button, and this takes us into this list of all the areas within this framework. Now, as I said, we're on the early level, but we can go into a different framework, whichever one we've got activated. So if I jumped into EYFS, for example, we can see the content here changes and our areas are split into our age bands. I'm going to jump back to the early level for Anya here though. And to enter our starting points, all we need to do is use the drop downs on the right hand side. When I open one up, we can see we've got our traffic light system here, red, amber, green, and these will change if you've changed your terminology in your settings. You can have that anything you want. So all you need to do is to make an assessment is choose from this list. So we're saying that Anya is red for activity and health under health and well-being. And you just go down this list and make your changes as you see fit. So let's go and make some changes here. And you can maybe do this in conjunction with the parents. They might want to take some. It really depends on your internal policy for your school or nursery about how you enter these starting points. Now it's going to be pretty boring for you watching me do all this, so I'm going to skip ahead to when we've got a little bit more information in here now. Okay, so we've made our changes and we've added in all our starting points. We can see we've just chosen red and ambers for everything here. So if we go back to our learning tracker now, we can see the starting points have been entered and we can see all the ratings that we've added for all these. Now, yep, so we've got red and ambers. The red, amber, green is a subjective measurement and a subjective metric. So what red means to you may be different to another school or nursery. So have a discussion within your own schools and nurseries or even your local authorities about what does red mean. But what we have here now, if I scroll back up the top, we've got where Anya was on 1st December 2016 and where we think she is now, going down the right here. And this is as of today, the 30th of September 2019. And these blank columns, what we can use these for are for arbitrary points in the past to demonstrate our progress and development. Now we can actually do that already because we can see that back in December 2016, Anya was mostly red and amber, but now she's got a lot of green in there with some red and amber too for health and well-being. So we can see progress there already, but if we want to see when that actually occurred, we can use these and add in snapshot dates. So let's say we want to go back to June 2017. And we can choose a date there and we can see what we look like back on June 2017. So there's not much difference between our starting points and June 2017. And then we can just use these and fill up some extra dates. And we've added in June 2018, and there we can start to see some evidence of progression here. So for example, in expressive arts, we've gone from completely red to some red and some green. And then when we add in some further columns, we can see the real progress that's taken place over the last 2 years. We can, at any time, we can create a PDF of this. We can remove these dates or add them in. So if I said I didn't want to have the 1st of April in here anymore, I can just delete that. And it's not deleting anything from your account, it's just removing that from the display here. This is our overall view, our top-down view, and it's very, very broad. We can look in further detail by clicking on the Detailed tab here. And here we can see the different areas, and these can all be expanded so we can see the different outcomes beneath each of those. So here they all are. Here's the different areas, and we can go down to an experience and outcome level by opening these up further. You can PDF each of these if you want to, and of course you can make changes here as well. I hope this video has been useful. This is how you enter starting points and monitor progress for a child.